You are now tuned in live to the BTB Gorilla Zone. Well, I guess depending on when you catch it, it's going to be live. But anyway, I am BTB Gorilla alongside.
It's your host, BTB Swaggy. Part of B Troop Squad, your boys taking a good hit of that, you know what I mean? But hope everybody having a good one, you know what I mean?
For sure, though. For sure. So today's episode is going to be some more hip-hop shit, of course. But we're going to be tuning in and tapping into the new music and shit that's going around right now. I feel like it's like our duty. That's what this shit is for. You know what I mean? Like, they release the music. We have to listen to the music. We have to talk about the music. You know what I mean? I feel like there's not enough of that going on with all of the music. Like, I did not look for these songs. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 songs to discuss that just dropped within the last 24 hours, and I think like maybe 2 of them within the last 72 hours. Anything you want to add to this before we start talking our shit?
I like to dive straight into it.
Okay, well, let's get into this situation. I don't know if everybody out there knows, but there's a gentleman by the name of KodakBlack who is anything but a gentleman. It just sounds good when you say gentleman. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it puts him in a good light.
Right. But my man Kodak just dropped a new track called Shampoo. Yes, you heard that correctly. That is shampoo, like shampoo and conditioner, like
yes, you shower with it. That's indeed the name of the song, Shampoo. If it's an interesting name, it should be.
Right, so if you haven't heard the song Shampoo and you want to hear the song before we say what we get ready to say, you might want to pause this and go check out Shampoo by KodakBlack. Now that I done said that,
Reviewing it, how you feel about it?
man, look, I fuck with Kodak. I really do.
But yeah, see, I felt it coming.
But I feel like he was riding on it. But I don't feel like it. I couldn't feel it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He did. Kodak is unique. His flow is unique. It's different. And now that he has honed the craft of rapping and shit, I feel like he could walk on shit. I just don't feel like. I feel like he could have brought some more. I feel like it could have been a lot more. You know what I'm saying? I feel like like I said, I feel like he did him on it. I don't feel like, I mean, so I guess to end my rating out of 10, I would give that joint, especially on a Kodak scale, I would give that joint like a 6.5. You know what I'm saying?
Would you give it a 6 on like based on like would you base it basically? Matter of fact, would you base the song on like some like this isn't usually what Kodak usually drop type shit? Or?
No. I don't do that to artists because I make music. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I never put nobody in no box like that. What I'm saying is like, just like, all right, so like the song Magellan I did, right? I was just walking on that joint. I was having fun. You know what I mean? I was expressing myself lyrically, just, you know what I mean? Just getting some shit off. So if a nigga told me like, you said some shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you did your thing, but I wasn't really feeling it like that. I wouldn't be feeling no type of way because it's not a track to be felt like that. So I ain't saying that he made it because, you know what I'm saying? He one of these like, that nigga Yak is back up in this motherfucker. Or he just made something because, he walked on it, he said some shit, you know what I mean? And kept it moving. You know what I mean? It felt more like, I don't know, like, just that, like something to fill the space.
Like, for my personal, for my review on it, I'd give it like a 7.5. Only because for me it's an interesting avenue for Kodak. Usually, when I'm hearing a track like Shampoo, it's definitely like, I look at it as it could be a new avenue, a new sound for Kodak to take. It's definitely interesting from tracks sounding like for instance, Super Gremlin and shit. So it definitely brings a new sound, a new artistry to it. So I'm interested to see how Kodak gonna take this and run with it for real, for real.
I mean, I don't feel like it was really that unique and different, honestly. I really don't. But I definitely would like to see where he goes. I like when he did the joint Peachy. Like that was different for me.
Like he has a history of dropping these.
Me keeping it real every day. It ain't easy.
And then he dropped. Oh, I can't even think.
Like that was just different. You know what I mean?
What's the song where it's like. I can't even think of it.
Talking about.
Yeah, he dropped that too. So it's like every once in a while he'll drop something like that.
Right, and that's what I was saying. Like I said, because I drop music that I don't drop for niggas to be like, yeah, that's, you know what I'm saying. So you know what I mean.
It's like, yeah, I get it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I get it. I'm just saying that, you know what I mean? Like, I gotta be, you know what I'm saying?
I got to be honest on that.
I gotta be honest with it. So it's like, being as though I fuck with you, and ... Like, yeah, I would say, you know what I'm saying? Even just walking on it, I would say, yeah, it's about 6.5. You know what I'm saying? So you got a 7.5 over there from BTB Swaggy Kodak. On Shampoo, you got a 6.5 from your boy BTB Gorilla. And it's all love. We're going to move on to the next track that we reviewed. And it was Obama by Bizzy Banks.
No.
I think I added that to the playlist, too. If you haven't or don't know why he getting himself together, I'm going to tell you about the BTB Revolution Spotify playlist. Make sure that you add that to your list of playlists or whatever so you can vibe out to some music that you can feel. And, you know, of course, if you're in the Troop Squad and you share our perspectives and stuff, then you definitely going to love it. And if you're just looking for some new stuff, then also check it out. Yeah, Obama by Bizzy Banks is on there.
Okay, so for those that don't know Bizzy Banks, including myself, because I'm just now finding them out, he's a Brooklyn, New York artist. He's about 25. And, yeah, like I said, artist out of New York. I have this track, what is it? You said Obama?
Yeah.
I like it. I don't, for me, personally, I like it. I give it a 8.5. I like the beat. I like the way he flowing on it. And, I can catch a vibe from the song.
Yeah.
I could play it. I feel like I could throw that in the car. It could be a nice little vibe.
For sure. I'm going to give that joint like, I'm going to say like an 8 for real. I'm going to say like an 8 for real.
8?
I like that joint, but the video could have been better. For real.
The music video?
Yeah. That's how I feel because I ain't gonna lie, like it'd be different if I heard it on the radio. If I heard it on the radio, I'd still give it an 8 for real. Cause it was like I could vibe to it. And like if that was my style of music, I would probably, you know what I mean? But it ain't really my style. I just like, yeah, I can fuck with that though. You know what I'm saying?
So on a side note, how was there a big, looking at music videos now compared to back then, is there a big jump in like the meaning, or has music videos just always been the casual? You got mad shorties, you got the jewelry.
Music videos now suck. Music videos now suck. The reason why motherfucking, taking a side note from my reviews, the reason why music videos suck now is because motherfuckers just popping shit up on their phones and doing this, that, and the other, and there's no creativity. It's just the artist. A lot of guns, motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like, back, just through the period of great music videos, it's like, nigga, like, I grew up in the time frame of music videos. 106 in Park and motherfucking, like, that was really, like, what was popping when I was young, 106 in Park.
Okay.
There was other shit out there, I'm sure, like MTV Jams and shit like that, but niggas was on 106 in Park.
Mostly, yeah.
But anyway, it's like, you watch the videos for the cinematics. You want to see the story and this, that, and the other, and like motherfucking some shit going on, not just the motherfucker standing in front of the camera rapping. You know what I'm saying? Or standing in front of the camera with the rain pouring on him singing. Like, no, like.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the real shit about it. Like, and that's what I was saying. Like, I spun off of it, but that's why Lil Yachty and fucking, what's my nigga from Philly? The little nigga that was beating up on the nigga.
Damn,
this nigga from Philly too. I know that I can't even. Yo, this is crazy. Lil Uzi.
Oh,
right,
Uzi.
And Lil Uzi and stuff like. They know how to entertain the character, the art form of it. You know what I mean? The expression of it. It's like Michael Jackson, this, that, and the other. Now you see rappers that. It's just like fucking. I hate to say it, but it's just like motherfucking Gunna and or more should I say Young Thug, because I believe Young Thug really created that image. You know what I mean? That he runs with. So it's like. That rock star studs and stones and stuff, and the videos that take you to different images and imagery and this, that, and the other. It's like that is, you know.
That was what would you say? Like it. It's not. You don't see that in the music videos now. That's
not a majority of them. It's too many of them. No. Like I said, do a lot of the mainstream artists and stuff have access to that and. Or even take the, you know what I mean, have the crew to produce and put that shit together. Yeah.
Excuse me, y'all.
But nah, like, you don't see that shit in music videos now. Yeah. Only thing you don't see is 5 different rooms with one color light bulb and niggas with a bunch of guns. Or a motherfucker by himself fucking talking to the camera directly, spitting the lyrics and, you know what I mean, and everything like that. Like, you don't find no cinematic shit no more.
Mm. That's a good take.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But sorry, Troop Squad. Back to the review.
Yeah, now back to the review. We left off with Bizzy Banks Obama. Yeah, that shit was like, that shit was alright. Alright, so we had the NBA young boy, No Time.
Ooh wee. I ain't gonna lie, Troop Squad. I've been waiting on this one. Now look.
I feel like my gap is getting bigger.
So all the NBA young boy fans, man.
Fuck.
I don't have no hate against them. Listening to that song, I'm giving it a 6. Hey, so what? And I'm not saying that like the reason why I give it a 6, right? Is I like the song. Don't get me wrong, I fuck with the song. I couldn't really get into it like that, and for me personally, I could never really get into young boy music. Not saying that he makes bad music. I've heard some music where it's like, that shit slide. But I could never really get into it. So it's like, I'm giving it a 6 because, don't get me wrong, the song is good, but I couldn't really get into it. Some of the lyrics threw me off a little bit. But overall, it wasn't really a bad song. I just really couldn't get into it. So that's why I'm giving it a 6, personally.
I mean, me, I'll put it like this, right? I can say that the song definitely had feeling and shit, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And for me, a lot of the times, that'd be like the biggest part for me, because it'd be like, if the song got feeling, then that means that somebody out there could feel it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you really put feeling into the song. I feel like some of the songs definitely didn't have that feeling, and that's where I would lean to. I think this would be probably, this is the first one that I would agree with you on. I'd say this one was 6, because like I said, the music, a lot of the music, it don't be for me. I got some tracks that I like by him. I got, you know what I'm saying, but
that's all I got. Some tracks that
I feel it. I could feel part of it, you know what I mean? And I can feel that he was feeling part of it, but then I felt like part of it.
I was just like,
Like, yeah, and part of it I felt like he was unsure about. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And even at the end where he like, I feel like he kind of stated it in his rhymes where he was basically like something to the effect of, he ain't even the type of nigga that say that last line. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, You gotta listen to the track, y'all. You know what I'm saying? You gotta listen to the track. As I always tell people, I feel like he got a lot of space to work in. And we gotta allow these artists to work in that space. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, I don't hate nothing that nobody doing, you know what I mean? But I'm definitely gonna give you a real critique from my perspective. Respectively. Unless you get disrespectful.
Which I would advise against, please.
But anyway, so that was NBA YoungBoy No Time. The music video was cool. I mean, I think he's still like restricted to his like,
yeah.
So
Still restricted a little
you
bit.
know what I'm saying?
Still restricted to a point, yeah.
I think the one part about that like, I don't know if he said push the button or something to the effect of, you know what I mean, like he say go and niggas go and then all the niggas ran out the room. You know, you remember like they was all standing there and then the dude pointed. I ain't gonna lie, that was corny as fuck. That was corny as shit. That looked like, I don't know. That looked like a nigga like whoever edited that video, the way that it was put in there, you need to talk to them about that. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit. I'd be like, hey, like it don't transition. You don't see these niggas again. Nothing like, bro. Like that's just like he just stole that bitch. Somebody stole that bitch from the internet. Like went on motherfucking Pixabay and was like,
yeah.
Bodyguard videos.
Finna use this one.
Right. I don't even think they transitioned that bitch. That bitch looked like it just said bloop. Like wait from screen to screen.
They smooth slapped that bitch in there.
Alright. I know that sounded like I was motherfucking throwing shade.
Oh my goodness.
But that was not towards YoungBoy. That was towards whoever edited that fucking video.
That's to the editor.
Yeah, because his parts was fine. It's like, why throw that in there and just leave that little ass, awkward ass piece that wasn't... Because in itself, it's not a great shot.
Right.
It's a bunch of random ass looking, weak ass looking fucking bodyguard ass motherfuckers like that. The nigga, like... You know what I mean?
It just leave people like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it just wasn't... I don't know.
I didn't get it.
It doesn't go with the song. I feel like, all right, quick pause. So, you ever heard a song and then heard the song and seen the video and felt different about it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the video can really boost your song. Or it can really, like, make your song kind of like, man.
It can only make it to where it's like,
you know,
some people, when you find the audio to the song, when the audio dropped first and the audio hit and then the music video hit, oh goodness, everybody just fuck with the song in general. So now everybody can watch the music video and listen to the song and still get enjoyment, and the music video makes sense. It's bubbly. It's in tune with the lyrics or whatever the song is in tuning with, or aiming the message. When the music video ain't hitting, it's a thing where I think I read something up on the article, and if I remember it during this, I'll shout them out. But they were saying along the lines of most people typically just stick with the audio when they find out the music video ain't really hitting like
nigga, that. I do the same thing. If I see, man, look, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I put on a music video and it'd be like so many cuts and little dumb parts where they done added different audio just for the video part and shit, and it'd be like, bro, that shit wasn't even worth it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I just look, give me, you got the motherfucking hoop. And then sometimes you be fucking on a whole nother nigga page. Artists ain't even getting the streams from this bitch because you on a whole nother nigga page that uploaded just the audio. You know what I mean? The unedited version.
And
so
it's
we
just
can
like,
cussing.
It's all because they'll edit a clip in from the video and they'll muffle the song. And it'll be like, bro, what the fuck? Right. It don't even make sense of why you did it. It'll be, if you do it and it makes sense, like if you cut the audio, if you muffle the song, but in the video everybody's rapping the song,
right,
and everybody's singing the lyric, and then you go back into the song, all right, that's forgiven. But
right.
nigga, if you cut that, then if you muffle that audio or disrupt the song while everybody's vibing, you better make that clip make sense.
Right, though.
And most of the time it don't make sense, so everybody can't really, when they vibing with the song and then they cut it off in the middle, and you look at this clip and you like, well, that shit ain't make sense, and then the song replays or it goes back into the song, it's kind of hard to like really get back into it because it's like, man,
especially if it ain't lit.
Yeah, you know.
You start the video just to burn some fucking tires and I can hear some squealing in my fucking ears, nigga. I ain't really feeling that shit. Moving on to the next review, we have Drag On, Sunday to Sunday. Alright. First off, if you a young motherfucker, you might not even know who the fuck Drag On is.
Me being one of them, I ain't
if
even
you
know.
really into this hip hop shit like that, you know who he is. But if you a young motherfucker and you just listen like to the music and shit, you ain't gonna know who Drag On is.
What's your take on that one? I gotta get your take on that one first.
Well, first, let me tell y'all niggas, Drag On was part of the Rough Riders. You know what I'm saying? That nigga was probably like one of the, like for real, the nigga was probably one of the nicest fucking rappers out of that bitch. But I'm like a young nigga at the time, and he's a young nigga from what I knew at the time. You know what I mean? Like compared to all them other niggas, like he was younger than. It appeared that he was like younger than Jadakiss and all them niggas. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about how much or whatever, but he had pressure. So that was 16, 20 years ago, something like that. So that's sorry to drag on that I can't give you too much more background, but I really, let's see, we got.
So as far as like Drag On, like who is he? Like who is he? Like who is Drag On?
He a rapping ass nigga. He a rapping ass nigga. I mean, back then, like I said, I ain't heard nothing from him since I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? To be a 1,000. I see that he got other shit popping, but at the same time, it was like you kind of forgot about him because he was never really brought to the forefront like that. Like he always had parts and shit, like the Rough Riders anthem and shit, and motherfucking For My Dogs and shit.
So he's worked with DMX.
Yeah, he was part of Rough Riders. He was like I said, like he was out there, like you know what I mean. Like when that shit was really popping, he was out there with them niggas like that. And niggas was always waiting for his album because, like, nigga always had, like, the best motherfucking mixtapes and freestyles and shit like that. Like, before Cassidy was out there killing shit, there was this nigga. Drag.
Okay. So, yeah, there we go. That's what I would, because you see that on the right one where it describes him a little more? Because that's why I was like, who is Drag On? I didn't even know who he was, where he from. But there you go right there.
Oh, yeah, nah, he from New York. And like I said...
Rapper, songwriter, actor out of New York City. Involved with Interscope. Rough Riders, like you just said, bro. Full Surface.
Mm-hmm. That movie was fucking... the movie fucking... Exit Wounds and shit. And Cradle to the Grave, all the little DMX running movies. R.I.P. DMX. Nigga, like that shit, he ain't had like.
He was in the Exit Wound movies.
But it was straight though.
Cradle.
It was straight though.
Gotta do more on this one. So
the album or the record that we just heard once again, Drag On, Sunday to Sunday.
Sunday to Sunday.
You hear you hear motherfucking shit running in the other side of the house. This shit got quiet.
Drag On, Sunday to Sunday. Yo, bro, I'm gonna give it a 4. Around a 4 or 5. Only because I have to listen to. Matter of fact, yeah, I'm gonna give that track a 4 or 5. I couldn't really get into it. the beat and everything was nice, but the lyrics wasn't really hitting like that. I was confused.
He
I
said,
I didn't really know what was going on, so it was hard for me to get into it. I'm like, I'm sure you got some better tracks, so I'm gonna tune into them more. But for Sunday to Sunday, nah, I'm gonna give that one like 4 or 5.
Yeah, nah, I'm not gonna lie. Myself, honestly, without hearing him in such a long time, I would not promote Sunday to Sunday to somebody to say, yo, like, you know, have you ever heard of Drag On? Go listen to Sunday to Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't what's fitting to happen.
Like, I would not recommend that track.
Fuck no. I ain't, man, look, bro, you know, I ain't gonna lie, bro, that shit hard, bro. I don't even know this nigga, bro. And it's like, nigga, like, I remember being a young boy, like, yo, that nigga nice, nigga. I'm gonna be nice like that one day. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. And it was like, you know what I mean? Nah, that joint, I wouldn't, nah.
I wouldn't be like, nah, fam, go listen to Sunday to Sunday.
Yeah, no.
He got his track drunk called
And,
Sunday.
and honestly, I feel like, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know.
I'm sure he got some way better
I
songs.
don't know. Yeah, like,
recommend.
it was just...
That one was just...
It just, yeah, it was... The bars wasn't there. The whole thing, it was just like...
The punchlines wasn't... It
just wasn't... No, bro, that shit was not there. And it was like, all right, bro, like, I know, like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna say nothing slick, because, nigga, I know, you know what I'm saying? You know what to do with that thing. Mm-hmm. But maybe that's what it is. Maybe a nigga need to say something slick so he can go ahead and get up in his bag real quick. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit wasn't it.
He like real spitter. it ain't no hate or nothing. It's just that track for me, no.
Bro, that's why we had to give you a whole intro and shit, bro. Like, come on, my nigga.
We
like,
had to put some respect on your name, you know what I'm saying,
like, shit, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I mean by, because like I said, like, fam ain't even know. He hear this shit, and he like, the fuck is going on? I'm like, all right, bro, let me tell you a little bit about what's, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, nah, don't be doing my mans like that, you know what I'm saying? Like,
literally, when that track first came on, I was like,
it's like somebody,
what is this?
Yeah, it's like a nigga hit the block, and he telling all the motherfucking J's, like, yeah, I got that drop, yeah, you already know. And he giving certain DTs out that bitch, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, that's how that felt. That felt when I seen the name and shit, I'm like, yeah, oh shit. This nigga got what? Pressure.
Just like that.
And yeah, and it wasn't. But let's move on. So we got, all right, we're going from NY to the Bay with Lil Russell, Luxury. Talk to me, Swaggy. How you feeling? Lil Russell.
Look, Lil Russell, man.
Yeah, Lil Russell, not L.A. Russell for
Lil Russell.
Yeah, Lil Russell.
Because I know he out there in the Bay Area. It's very easy to think that his name would be L.A. Russell. But look, Lil Russell. Lil Russell. I'm going to tell you, I'm giving that track a 9. And...
Okay, Lil Russell got the highest rating.
Yeah, that's the highest rating I give it, because I like the energy that it came on. It's an uplifting beat. When that shit came on, I just immediately was like, nigga, oh my goodness.
Yeah,
who is this? And you was like, remember, you was like, hey, nah, it's this artist out in the back of the Bay.
I've been following Lil Russell for a while, and when I was down on my bed and shit, I was with a cat. Like I said, you know what I'm saying? I know some people out there. Shout out to my homeboy M from Paramount, you know what I'm saying? Doing big things in there, you know what I'm saying? When you up in the feds, you know what I mean? Big chains on and got other situations and stuff going on and stuff that niggas ain't gonna say nothing about, you know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna speak on. But when you living right and shit, life is good. You know, so shout out to my man M. Shout out to my homeboy Prophet. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? My little neighborhood homie. You know what I mean? So, and I hope you doing well, fam. Yeah. Anybody else in there? Not right now. So this ain't. Oh, wait. Yeah. Got my homeboys out in Beaumont. Look. I just came home, fam. I'm gonna return the damn motherfucking letters and shit. I ain't gonna lie. Alright? I know. I'm wrong. We're gonna leave it at that. I got you, bro.
But
Yeah.
Lil Russell. Nah, real, cause everybody is dealing with the Bay Area and everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I had to show some love to the
most
Bay.
definitely.
I had to real quick.
So
just the whole Cali area and all that shit. But anyway, Lil Russell. Nah, I've been fucking with Lil Russell.
Yeah, me listening to that album, I'm like, yeah, I fuck with that. I fuck with it.
I fuck with. Yo, all right. So if you guys don't know who the hell Lil Russell is, and you made it this far through the podcast, and you like are just now getting to the good nitty gritty, because you know that's about the time when I start acting the damn fool up in this bitch, then you have gotten to the right motherfucking point. Because let me tell you about this nigga Lil Russell, fam. So I ain't tell you this shit before the motherfucking show because I ain't wanted to kind of like, you know what I'm saying, be like.
I want to add a little spice to it.
Yeah. Right? Alright, so this nigga, like, he like the modern day, like, hybrid version of what fucking Jay-Z and Dame and them did and motherfucking, just all these record labels and different companies and stuff that you could think of starting off and shit and creating these new formulas and stuff. He did that shit in the world of today. And all of that shit that you see going on fucking what the hell is the name of that damn company he's got? Forget the name of that damn company. I'm about to look it up though because we ain't gonna leave it out. He started his own company and motherfucking pushes his own music out. Good Company. He's got the Good Company thing. He's got motherfucking some things working with how he gives out like portions and stuff of the music rights and stuff like that, or the royalties and stuff. Well, not gives out, but you can, you know what I mean? You can make investments into that. God, like I said, man, this he has a lot going on, bro, and he blew it up so fast and did a lot of it out of his own backyard with just like that support system that you have from home and shit like that. You know what I mean? Well, when you have that good support system at home, I can't say that you have at home, but
yeah, that's crazy. I'm just now hearing about this cat.
Yeah, nah, he's got all of his songs got that Bay bounce. I can't think of one video that I've not seen this motherfucker smiling and laughing in and stuff, and he not like Chance the Rapper type of good guy. You know what I'm saying? He's like a gritty good guy. Like, you kind of know, like, he probably, you know what I mean? Like, that, I ain't saying that he done stepped on some shit, but you get the feeling that, yeah, nah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you a real solid dude that, you know, if pushed to that point, you would definitely step on something. So I feel like he's solid as fuck, and he right now, he is in that, like, that cocky phase of his career where he, like, just letting niggas know, like, yeah, like, look, like, I was showing y'all this shit the whole time I was building this shit up. Like, he puts all this shit out to the Instagram and shit. Been having big ass fucking concerts, built his own venue and all this shit, like, all fucking just in tiny steps and shit, bro.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, so just a little info on Lil Russell, man, because I really do fuck with just everything that they doing over there at Good Company. And I need to really look up some more, try and get his ass on the show. That would be awesome.
So far, so good. I like what I hear about him, man. Shout out that brother Lil Russell, fam.
So, yeah, my rating, I love that shit. My rating is fucking biased, man. Lil Russell always... Nah, I did hear, like maybe 2 tracks. This nigga got so many songs, it's ridiculous. So I did hear a couple of tracks that I was like, But, he definitely, for that joint, I get that joint 9.1.
Yo, it's up there. It's up there. Up there.
And I say that just because I do love that he uses his sceneries and just regular stuff for his videos and stuff like that. And his energy and all that be super on point and shit like that. But I feel like the background motherfuckers is just being way too background. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no life. There's no, like, you're just literally, you're looking at them and it's drawing attention from what he's doing, but they're not doing anything but filling in the background. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not, it don't feel at any point strategically, like, important to the vibe. It doesn't, you know what I'm saying? It feels like a distraction, not a good distraction. You know what I'm saying? In that video per se. So yeah, that's why I would get at 9.1. It's the only critique I could really get at a joint like that.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah.
It's not
Make
bad.
sure you taking the vitamins and shit, fam, because you be doing a whole lot of that big bounce and shit where you yeah, man. Make sure you taking them vitamins and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Honeycomb Brazy featuring Birdman with a bigger picture. This nigga started laughing.
Yo, I've never listened to Honeycomb Brazy music. Listening to that track, I'm gonna give it a 7. For Honeycomb Brazy, he did alright. The song threw me off with Birdman, and shout out Birdman. But when Birdman part came, it was like, nah, can't get into it. Bars don't make sense. They could just say anything. And yeah, for me, that's where I stand. When I come to Honeycomb Brazy, it's like, all right, he did all right, he held his own.
Yeah.
It just fucks the song up because Birdman ain't really saying too much, and it's hard to be like, damn, fam. On Honeycomb Brazy part, you kind of delivered. Like, yeah, you good.
Yeah, I feel like Birdman delivered like the same type of like notable lines and stuff that, you know what I mean, like shit that he's known for saying. I feel like I would, like I said before, I would rather have Birdman in my video than on my track. You know what I'm saying? Unless he doing like what he was doing for Wayne, talking that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like in the background type shit. You know what I'm saying? But Brazy did his thing on that shit. I don't listen to a whole lot of his shit and shit, but
I
what I
kind
do
of wish.
hear, it be like he be like, it ain't bad music. It just, I just ain't in that point in life where I'm like with all that fucking, like them niggas is really like, I don't know, it's just too much killing and shit. And it's like, I done already lived enough of that shit to be listening to that shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I be at with that shit.
Yeah, that's fact.
Real shit though. It'd be like, you know what I mean? Like that's why R&B and fucking pop music and all that shit be fucking blowing up now. Cause nigga be wanting to fucking feel good about something. Motherfuckers be tired of feeling fucked up and trying to lay shit down. And it's 9 o'clock in the morning and you talking about switches and shit. No.
Niggas ain't trying to hear that in the AM.
Oh, you know what I'm saying?
Me, when I'm personally trying, if a nigga trying to have a wake and bake session, why he gonna cut on some drill shit?
Yeah.
I'm sure people do it, and it ain't no problem with it, but it's like, why would you? You better listen to some upbeat shit. Nigga wanna upbeat your day.
Yeah, and
First,
even if it's upbeat killing shit, I really ain't trying to, like...
listen to no killing shit.
Yeah.
The first thing I ain't waking up, and the first thing on my mind is, I'm gonna lay a nigga down today.
Yeah, and it'd be like, I don't know, I don't know.
Niggas wake
but
up
like
thinking,
that joint was good, though. It was a good joint. I just didn't like the one part, and then...
Birdman part just threw me for a loop.
Yeah, but it's good to see the Birdman living good and shit, though. You know what I mean? Out here flexing and shit. That's cool and shit, but...
I just would have kept you in the video, huh?
Yeah. This next joint I've been waiting to get to, though, because this shit was fire. Well, hold on. I can't say it was fire. This next track that we reviewed, what? How the hell do you even say his name? Stolly or Stolly?
I'm gonna say Stolly.
Alright, so Stolly featuring KD. That's Kevin Durant. Yeah.
And I'm gonna say the track.
Scared Money.
Stolly, never heard of him, but I give it an 8 because it's interesting. You got I didn't even know KD rap, fam.
Nigga, me neither,
I didn't even know that.
Yo, KD was sliding on that bitch.
He was sliding on that bitch too.
Hey, yo, as soon as that nigga started talking, I was like,
what?
oh, shit.
Just
like,
let them cook.
Right.
Let them cook.
That's one of them shits where you be like, you know what I mean? Like, we listening to the track, and I'm like, no disrespect to Starley, but bro, I'm listening to this joint, and I'm like, alright, so you kind of bring it back, like, you know what I mean? Like an older, chill vibe, or, you know what I mean? Okay, I'm cool with that. Some of the lyrics was like, alright, you know what I'm saying? But it really wasn't like that for me. But when this nigga KD start rapping, it's like when you like out there listening to something and somebody say something, it's just like, oh, you gotta look at somebody else to make sure that you hearing what you hearing. Like, nigga, that nigga was getting busy and he wasn't talking no crazy shit. Like, that nigga was talking that shit, like...
And that's why I give it an 8, because it was an interesting... KD got on there, and he did his thing. I'm like, nigga, KD rap? I didn't even know this.
Surprised the fuck out.
And then not only that, this nigga actually delivered. I'm like, oh,
like,
fuck.
Really had, like...
Really
like
had
the
bars.
Whole entire, like, the bars, the presentation, the sound, the flow, like... The nigga KD could change his motherfucking name, release a track without somebody, you know what I'm saying, and put the money behind it, and motherfucking would take off.
Or possibly put his own money behind
KD,
it.
yo, let's cook, yo. I'm just saying, yo.
Shout out Damian Lillard.
Hey, Sully, look, let's cook, man. You know what I'm saying?
He gotta start doing that Damian Lillard shit. He gotta start putting out some tracks.
Man, I ain't never even heard none of Dame's tracks.
Shout out Damian Lillard. Yeah, they
I first basketball player track that I hadn't heard in a long time. Motherfucking, especially one that was good. Still some right cheer.
Yeah, most
I don't even know if that was his track. I think he was featured on it.
Yeah, he was. He was.
But man, yeah. What did we get the rating? You said
I gave it an 8 because of KD on the track.
Yeah.
Starley, I don't know much about him, but the fact that he was able to get KD on the track and KD actually delivered on the song, that's why I give it an 8. The whole vibe of the song is great for me.
Yeah.
Starley did his little thing, you know what I'm saying? He did his thing. Did his thug thizzle.
You said an 8?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I can't give it that. But
you give
it was good. I give that bitch Look. Give that bitch a 7.5.
It's around that area, though. 7.5. Yeah, it's around that area.
I get it. Look, it's hard for me just because, like, it's hard for me to give it a low ranking because, for one, that style of music doesn't get enough output and stuff for it to really, like, catch on and resonate with people. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, the way that KD was on that joint, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and not even because it was KD, like, that, you know what I mean? Like, that flow and stuff that he hit that beat with, it worked. You feel me? So it's like one of those things where it's like, man, it was overall, the track's got potential on both sides. Starley was saying some shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I was like, he did his thug thizzle.
But, you know
KD really came.
Yeah.
That's what stood out to me.
Man, look. Yeah, and maybe that's what it is. I didn't even think about that. Maybe it's because KD Eminem'd his ass and motherfucking, you know what I mean? That kill a nigga on his own song shit. Not that he was like, you know what I'm saying? But when a nigga come on your joint and slide on that, like shit.
And he known for some whole other shit.
Right.
A whole nother.
He is not on the court right now. That's why I looked up. Nigga, we ain't on the court right now. Nigga, fuck all that. Nigga, like, I gotta go back in this booth real quick. Fuck all this shit.
Ain't no way you finna outdo me on my own song, bro.
Nah, bro. Look, not like that.
So, next one is the French Montana Hard Life.
Yo, I'm glad that you fucking good job.
That joint, it just clicked because I was thinking, I was sitting here thinking, I was like,
fuck out that shit. I had a list and I missed that bitch.
I was like, yo, what came
and that
before
was
that?
the fucking, and honestly, that's one of the joints that I like the most.
And I was like, what came before the other track just now that's up next after this one? I was like, hold on, do we even do one? Then it popped in my mind when I thought of D-Thing, shout out D-Thing. I was like, oh, nigga.
Yeah,
oh,
no, Frenchie killed it.
Yeah, he did.
Frenchie killed it.
I just wonder what happened. That track only got like 57,000 views.
Oh, that was that one. Bro, that was some bullshit.
That's what I'm like.
All right, nigga, now you can't hold on. Let's address this now. Go ahead. Talk to him real quick. What's your thoughts?
I'm like, for me, I'm just like, bro, what happened? It's like, that, when I heard, bro, I lied to you not. Me listening to that song, bro, I genuinely could not understand what happened with French. I'm like, my nigga, this song is
What you mean,
good.
like, because of the length of it, or because of, like, the sound or flow?
It was just, yeah, because that's what I was about to get into. Bro, the song is only 1:42. That's a verse. So I'm like, what the fuck? Yo, French, what's going on with you, fam?
But was you fucking with it?
I was fucking with it, so that's why I left a bittersweet taste in my mouth, because I'm like, my nigga,
Bitch.
hey, bitch, hold on, how you gonna tease me like that, nigga? You can't drop no shit like that
Right.
for only 1:42, nigga. You gotta drop something else, French. Come on now.
Nigga ain't gonna give me this good ass drink and then fill it up
You
cup
can't-
with all this ice.
Come
bitch.
on now, bitch. You can't bring that 2013 French back, bitch, in 1:42. You
What?
better give me a longer version, bitch.
Yeah, no, that shit was hidden.
So that's how I felt. I was like, shit, nigga, what happened? Why you only do 1:40? Come on, French.
Maybe it was like a sampler.
I'm hoping so, cause that shit.
Maybe it was like a sampler. He looked like healthy though. He looked like bossed up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he definitely a boss.
You know what I mean?
So I'm
And
glad
that
he
was
on that
good
note.
to see. I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna get that motherfucker, nigga, that short ass cliffhanger shit. I don't like that shit, nigga. I ain't gonna
I
lie.
did not like that, bro.
Nigga, you done lost some points for that shit.
I did not like that. That's my only pet peeve with that
I'm gonna
shit.
give you a motherfucking 8.8, man.
I'm around the 8 too. I'm around that 8 number 2, cause it just leave a bittersweet taste in my
Yeah.
mouth. I'm
You
like,
shouldn't even remind me about that. See, look, hey French, bro, look, we was good, but he brought that shit up, bro. You see that shit? Because yeah, that was some bullshit, bro. That's like giving a nigga call you for the 7 and you give him a 5. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
no, bro.
it was like, nigga, what? You only gonna give me a verse, French? Come on, fam. You goddamn. The song
Yeah.
good, the visual good. Boy, you look good.
Call
Pause.
for the Mike Vick. You giving him Brett Favre? No, fuck all that.
You know what I'm saying?
But
No.
but the video looked good. There was it was a short ass video, obviously from the song.
But yeah, visual good, bro. Looked healthy, looked good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Boss mode.
And all these joints just dropped, Joe. So make sure you go check these shits out.
They definitely did.
Don't
just
just
drop.
take our opinion and stuff. You know, we just gonna give you some real ass shit. You know,
Always at the Gorilla Zone, man.
might save you some time because time is precious. You know what I'm saying? Look, we just went through motherfucking a whole gang of songs and shit. And you heard some fucking funny ass shit. So it's like, hey, you got win-win. And now we got
We got the 9th one,
this bitch was complicated.
and Gunna.
I ain't gonna lie, this was complicated for a couple of different reasons because look, y'all know the controversy and shit, right? We ain't even gonna dive deep into that shit. Fuck all that. We gonna go at it like this, right? I definitely don't condone any type of the accused behavior. At the same time, I ain't seen no motherfucking paperwork. And them be the rules.
So what would you what would you say to somebody that was like, what would you say to the argument that we seen the video of this nigga admitting that it was a game? Cause I ain't gonna lie, I didn't hop on the bandwagon calling him a rat. I seen the video too, and I didn't hop on the bandwagon of calling him a rat because I just had to see how. In reality, I had to see how bro was gonna bounce back from it.
Man, that nigga bounced back from that bitch like that new Wilson fucking ball, that new Wilson airless ball. That's how that nigga bounced back from that bitch. He bounced back like something they ain't never seen before. Bro.
Yeah, me seeing it when everybody was attacking him saying rat, rat, rat. That was for me. I'm not gonna lie. The the older me would have jumped on the same bandwagon, and I would have been like, yeah, that nigga gonna rap, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But then at that moment, I crossed my arms and I sat back and I was like, let me see how society gonna take this shit. And then when he came out and he dropped that track that went viral and shit, and I seen everybody switch their opinion. They went from Gunna a rat to
Except for the mainstream artists and shit. The mainstream artists ain't changed.
Yeah, the mainstream artists ain't changed. I'm talking about the people.
Yeah,
like
no, the people definitely went with the music.
The fans definitely went like, shit, he ain't snitch on me. So
yeah, well, they just went with the music. I mean, unfortunately, no matter what the scenario is, like I said, I ain't seen the paperwork. At videos and this, that, and the other, and bop, 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 a whole lot of shit can look a lot of different ways. And what he said is what he said, but the effect of it and the way that his shit is lined up and stuff like that, that all really does mean something. You know what I'm saying? So he might not have been fucking snitching on nobody or whatever the case is. I wouldn't have did it. But, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna speak on all that till I see some paperwork. But at the end of the day, it's like, I do find it hard for me to even speak on the subject or anything like that because I don't play with that type of stuff. But it's like, with the hip hop side of it, the music won. This nigga was going against, Gunna was going against who? Lil Baby was talking shit about him. Who else was speaking on that motherfucker? There was a few people speaking on that shit.
You had Lil Baby, Lil Durk.
Lil Durk was speaking on it.
Everybody was speaking on it.
Yeah,
so you had King Yella.
Yeah.
You had Say Cheese. Charleston White spoke on it. When that joint went public, everybody was speaking on it.
Right. And what happened?
Everybody.
The music won.
Yeah, literally. And because when it first came out, everybody was like, oh, bro, we don't even... There's video.
Them jumps.
Huh?
I mean, them jumps. I gotta put this shit.
There's video of... There's video of, bro, admitting that it's a game.
Yeah.
So everybody jumped on the joint calling him a rat. So I just had to sit back. I sat back and I was like, let me see how this gonna play out. Let me see what type of music he's about to come out with. And the music won.
Yeah, no, it's straight like that. At the end of the day, yeah, when the paperwork hit, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. But by then, it's gonna be too late. Anyway,
people gonna already have.
It's gonna be too late.
Yeah, they're gonna already be like, oh.
And his audience is too big. You seen the numbers? All right, so this track that we're gonna be reviewing is called Bittersweet. Obviously, it's by Gunna. Did you see the fucking numbers? Like I said, all this shit just dropped. Nigga, that shit was over 13 million. Nigga doing fucking pop star numbers. Like, his audience is outside of the hood. It's a rap.
I give Bittersweet a 7 only because the lyrics I couldn't really get with them. Not so much. The visual, love it. I like the way the video is. I like the way he got it set up. I like the scenery that he's choosing. I like the outfit that he's choosing, and I just like the overall vibe that the song give me. And yeah, as far as lyrics wise, I can get with him a little bit. I can't get with him all the way because I'll be with him for at least a bar or two, and then sometimes, you know, it's gonna hit that. It just throw me off a little bit, so it just take me for a ride a little bit. So I can't get with the lyrics 100% all the way. He got some gems in there, but overall, video wise and track wise, yeah, beat selection, production, the way it's all that, I like it. It's definitely it brings a new light to how Gunna is venturing off in these different avenues as he develops more into the game. So I give it a 7.
Right. I mean, I'm gonna get that motherfucker. Yeah, it's about right. I get that motherfucker 7 too. It's about right. Because it's like, alright, for one, I ain't like the whole song. I felt like I liked the tone of it and stuff in the beginning. And I liked the emotion and shit in the beginning. But then I felt like it wasn't nothing else dynamic about it like that. Like it just kept the same. You know what I mean? Kind of like a conversation that starts off good and you're like, oh shit, bitch, we talking about something. And then they get stuck on that thing, and you like, all right. All right, this ain't nothing, it ain't nothing funny no more. They still talking about that same shit. Like, yeah, all right, look, yeah, no. That's how I felt about that song. I mean,
and he was, like I said, that's really how I feel about it. In the beginning in the beginning, the tone great. Somewhere along the line, he loses me.
and then it sounded like a cry for help at the end.
At the end, look, he did.
Yeah, that shit was weird, and it looked like the nigga was at some fucking witness protection shit. Like you said, the shit was.
Scenery was
like,
definitely
who was you hiding from? It felt like you was giving up. Like you know, shit's getting ready to hit the fan, and you just, I don't know. It was weird.
That's why I was like, the video interesting, visual interesting. I like the scenery though. It give you like a little Twilight Zone vibe. You out there in a snowing joint, and outfit choice is interesting. I never seen a nigga with a trench bubble coat all dragging on the ground. Like, you know when you go to the red carpet and the shorty got that long ass dress on the ground. I never seen a nigga.
Nah, man, look, them niggas style and shit like that. And honest, like, symphonically, like, man, the nigga know how to make some shit sound good. Let's be real. Like, nigga ain't hitting these numbers and this, that, and that because he don't know how to make some shit sound good. I'm not saying that at all.
That's why I was like, the music won when he came home and made Fuck You Mean.
Yeah, but even with, like I said, even with that, like that joint, it was different. And even that, it was like a whole different vibe. This vibe, like I said, I didn't mind the vibe, but it was like, that shit stayed the same. Like, that shit was literally like, I don't know, like, it didn't get.
It got stale. It was stale.
Yeah, that shit got shit exactly that.
Stale meat.
That shit got stale as fuck.
So yeah, I definitely was like, yeah, I give it a 7. About a 7, good 7. But
so
that's the Gunna joint.
Yeah. Anyway, next
we got the We going straight back to we going straight back up to New York, y'all. We going straight back up to New York with
this was that one.
With J-Hound, yeah. With J-Hound. And for people that don't know, cause he's you know what I'm saying, he's drill artist out of New York.
Was this nigga in the car or the nigga that was on the court?
He was on the court. He's his label is Sweepers Entertainment.
Oh,
so
all right.
Sweepers Entertainment, they're the music label out of New York. So that's who he's associated with.
Okay.
So the track is all in one. Sheesh.
I ain't gonna hold nobody.
It's gonna be a tough one for me.
I wasn't even feeling that shit like that.
What would you give it?
5.
A 5?
I give it a 5 because y'all went out there, but it ain't like they was feeling it like that. Like half the clips they was into it, and half the clips niggas was like yeah, I mean, like it was just, I don't know, and the energy was mixed and off, and the lyrics wasn't great. There was a fucking one part in the hook that I seen that everybody in the comments and stuff like that caught your eye a little bit because it was the only part that was different and I guess dynamic, but shit was not it.
I give it like a 6. So around those numbers. I've definitely heard some better tracks from bro. That track, that wouldn't, like you said earlier, that wouldn't be a track that I normally would recommend to somebody to go listen to if they was like, well shit, who's J-Hound?
And to look, that was my first time ever hearing anything from the boy.
Mm-hmm.
Just let everybody know. It's not kind of the way I came off. They was probably like, oh, damn, this nigga hating. This nigga just don't like this nigga. Nope, knows nothing about this nigga. Young brother, however you want to look at it, whatever. I don't know nothing about, fam.
At all. But it's definitely not one of them. If you, that's just to a point, even if you...
Better up.
Y'all already know. It's just like, to a point where, like you said earlier, shit. If anybody was like, yeah, well, who J-Hound? I wouldn't recommend that track because I know he got better tracks than that. So I wouldn't recommend that track. Nah, that track, I give it like a 6. I ain't even gonna lie. I give it like a 6. Like the new, oh no, I just give it like a 6. It's definitely way better tracks than that.
I
So
don't even think we wrote down the boy that was rapping in the car and shit.
dude that was rapping in the car.
With the deep ass, raspy ass voice and shit. Well, it wasn't even that deep. It was raspy.
Dang, yo.
I ain't like that shit anyway though.
I forgot. That was bro rapping in the whip.
But we will figure it out.
I'm
and
sure.
Give you a review though. And if there are any artists out there that would like us to check their shit out, holla at your boys. You know what I'm saying? You fuck with the Troop Squad and the BTB Gorilla Zone, go to the btbrevolution.com or holla at us through the YouTube in the comments. Send us a link to your John. We go ahead and check the John out.
And holla back at you.
Yeah, we're going to let our audience know. And for everybody who's listening on audio that can't see right now, you should be seeing this right now. Why are you just listening on the audio? What are you doing?
Unless you're driving. If you're driving, nah, you should. We live in 2024, bro. If you ain't got no phone holder, what are you doing?
Apple Vision, nigga?
You better use it. Nah, facts. Real shit. You better use your Apple Vision, bro. That way you can watch and drive at the same time. You know what I'm talking about? I know some of y'all got it, yo.
That was just a joke. Don't nobody do that. Be trying to motherfucker sue us, nigga. That was just for entertainment purposes only.
Yeah, please don't. So look, unless you're driving, that's the only time I condemn the audio. Other than that, man, if you laying at home with your feet kicked up, why ain't watching the video version?
Yeah, for sure though. But yeah, man, that shit. Doing the whole music review and shit, just let everybody know. It comes from a place of growth, right? And I'm talking about like as far as in hip hop, because it's like now when you see music reviews and shit, niggas is paying to get their music reviewed and this, that, and the other and stuff. And granted, there's a lot of music out there, but the niggas they paying is regular motherfuckers. Not even people in the motherfucking industry. Not people who really care about the music or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we just figured since we love hip hop and our platform is obviously, one of these, many pillars over here in hip hop, then why not start to get back to talking about the music? You feel me? We talk about the people. That's the crazy shit. How about that? We live in a world now where we talk more about the motherfucking people that make the music than we do the music that the people make.
That's because people have gotten so attached to the person.
That's the real shit though. Now it's just like that though.
You got so attached to them.
Like now they can make a hot song, chick make a song or whatever.
They not only get attached to your song, they get attached to you.
Right.
Then you got, that's why J. Cole came out with that lyric. It's motherfuckers, it's strangers on the internet that know me better than I know myself. Because they get attached to you. Especially when they get that vibe.
They know shit you don't even remember.
Yeah, facts. That's why.
I looked it up. When you was in high school, you just say, you like, damn.
I didn't even know that.
I don't even remember that shit.
That's why they say, you made it when you got people coming out with many documentaries on you.
Yeah, shout out to J. Cole. How about that? Look, y'all. All right, so random sidebar, whatever. We watched the fucking documentary today on motherfucking DJ Academics. That shit was crazy.
Oh boy. Boy, oh boy.
I don't remember what fucking channel that shit is. But if you Google that shit or I said Google it, oh my. Yeah, if you look that bitch up on YouTube, you'll find that bitch. I'm pretty sure there's not a whole bunch of documentaries.
So what did you think about the DJ? What did you think about it?
Yeah, nigga, that shit hitting. What I think about it? I thought
This should definitely kick it.
at first, I didn't know what the fuck to think about that shit because it was like, it didn't seem like they was trying to paint him in a good light or a bad light. Like, I didn't know what the hell it was or if it was just informational or what. But it was definitely informational, the parts that, I don't know. You can't believe shit on the internet no more. You know what I'm saying? If the shit was true, it was informational. I didn't know the nigga was even Jamaican. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he Jamaican. I think you got the lighter. I think me watching this documentary or me watching that documentary, I think he wasn't really trying to paint him in a good nor bad light because he didn't want to make it seem like. I think he wanted to keep it as unbiased as he can. So I think starting off, he shows you how Act started with the whole war in Chicago shit and how that went it and how that took off and how the controversies behind that started blowing him up and in fast forward through the video he shows Act's kind of redemption because then when you see that and you see how Act turns the war in Chicago joint into like a satire kind of thing, you'll be like, this nigga Act tripping. Like, he laughing at other niggas' pain, making jokes out of it. He calling these niggas coons, all type of stuff, right? But then he fast forwards in a video where Act's at a video, he's at an interview, more mature. He like, yeah, I should have maneuvered that a little bit more. I shouldn't have did it that way, such and such. So he comes back and explains in a way where it's like, he know he was wrong at that time, you know what I'm saying? He maturing. It paints him in a somewhat of a good light. So I think the documentary was aiming for like, you could form your own opinion about Act. I want to keep it as unbiased as I can, but this is his story. This is how he started off. This is what happened in his career. This is how he handled it. Fast forward, this is how he came to meet the ends with it. This is how he feel about it. This is how he talks about it. Such and such and such. So, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, it was informational.
Yeah, because there was a lot of information in there that I didn't even know myself.
For sure, it was definitely informational shit. I mean, I ain't never really like or dislike him, but I wasn't really like, favorite towards him because of all the messy shit.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, after watching this shit, it's like, I still really ain't favorite towards him, but it's like, okay, I understand, like, you know what I mean, more of what possibly could be going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got some motherfucking inner demons and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Because it show you, like, that nigga was fighting some demons. He used to get drunk on stream. So, my nigga got so drunk, his eyes rolled in the back of his head. And he was on stream, passed out, bang.
And I don't never be wishing bad on nobody, so it'd be like, when I see that side of it, it'd be like,
you fighting some demons, brother, man.
Like, yeah, that, and I'd be hoping that, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I want everybody to win. So get your shit together.
You know what I'm saying? And
go get some help if you need it.
Real shit. And then at the end, towards the end of the documentary, it showed Act kind of tightening up a little bit.
Yeah.
He still gets tipsy every now and then, but you know what I'm saying? He don't get as heavily as drunk now.
Yeah, see, me, one thing about it is this, right? I don't give a fuck. Honestly, everybody do what they want to do, first of all. That's how I feel about it. But about the people I care about, it's like, I don't give a fuck if you're going to get high, get drunk, whatever you're going to do. You know what I mean? As far as in the physical side effects of it, whatever like that, it's all about the reasons why you do it. Don't be getting that. I can't say don't be, but I don't like it to hear that people, you know what I mean, getting high or drunk because of internal battles and this, that, and the other and shit that they're trying to run away from or suppress and numb or whatever. Because it's like, damn. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you hear motherfuckers like, I got some partners, they drink every fucking day. But they out living their best motherfucking life. You know what I'm saying? And it's like a whole different situation. You know what I mean? Like, these niggas, they ain't got no issues. You know what I'm saying? They just is well off and know that this shit is short. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But we'll go ahead and wrap this joint up. I think it's about that time. So,
Pardon myself, Troop Squad Cook, gracious.
Yeah, it's real over here. You know what I'm saying?
That's that Mary Jane, you know what I'm saying? Sorry, but
Yo, but go ahead, take that with y'all. Check those tracks out. We'll be dropping some more reviews as music comes, and I already told you how to get in touch with us, and I'm sure you could have figured it out by now anyway. So, until next time, yeah, it's been fun. BTB Grilla.
Sure, it's your co-host BTB Swaggy, man.
Be out.